Welcome to Chattanooga, a city of growth and innovation, the fourth largest city in the state, located in southeast Tennessee near the border of Georgia at the junction of four interstate highways. The attractions here are the Tennessee Aquarium, Lookout Mountain, Tennessee River Walk, Civil War battlefield sites, the Bessie Smith Cultural Center, and Chattanooga African American Museum. Best town ever. Ruby Falls. Adventure awaits at Ruby Falls. A second day at Monticello, and the weather looks a bit gloomy. It's raining, and we are off to Chattanooga today. For there lies the Ruby Park and other attractions. We were all very excited to discover Ruby Falls on Lookout Mountain, Chattanooga. Ruby Falls welcomes guests from around the world to enjoy cave adventures, spectacular views of the Cumberland Plateau, gliding zip lines, luxury treehouse lodging, and award-winning special events. The surreal, miraculously enchanting Ruby Falls is a series of underground cascading waterfalls totaling 90 feet in Lookout Mountain near Chattanooga, Tennessee in the United States. On the way, we crossed the Dunlap Overlook, which is located in the heart of the Sequatchie Valley. Just off Highway 111, this historic town connects Chattanooga to Tennessee's South Cumberland Plateau. And here, sudden gusts of wind whipped around me, almost blowing me off my feet. But despite the harsh winds, I really admired the Great Valley, which delivers history and beauty all the way. The stretch of highway that runs the length of the Sequatchie Valley has always been recognized locally for its small town charm and idyllic rural enchantment. Through the entire length of a rolling valley bordered by what feels like a never-ending range of mountains and bluff lines, Chattanooga Valley Scenic Byway ties together numerous destinations featuring quaint and walkable downtowns, delicious local cuisine, high-intensity outdoor adventure, and unforgettable historical sites, all against a backdrop of mesmerizing scenery that will leave you walking in awe in every direction. Our spirits were not dampened, although the day conveyed a dull and depressing feeling. The morning unfolded as a thick, misty fog blanketed the landscape, obscuring the distant trees and creating an eerie, ethereal atmosphere. Finally, our destination, the Battles of Chattanooga at Point Park. So right now it's very windy and I'm at the Chattanooga Point Park. Located on Lookout Mountain at the entrance to historic Point Park, the Battles of Chattanooga is the perfect starting point for the tour of the area's Civil War battle sites. The Lookout Mountain battlefield in Point Park encompasses approximately 3,000 acres of land on the summit and slopes of Lookout Mountain. Point Park's 16 acres provides overlooks, monuments, and cannon positions interpreting the Battle of Lookout Mountain as well as the other battles for Chattanooga. There is a paved walking path around the park that takes visitors by several historic tablets, monuments, Confederate artillery positions, and scenic overlook. The largest monument in Point Park is the New York Peace Memorial, which was erected by the state of New York as a tribute to peace and reconciliation between Union and Confederate veterans after the war. Inside Point Park, at the point of the mountain, is the Ox Memorial Observatory. It's insanely cold over here. My fingers are frozen, and the views, I can say, is a stunning blur. Just outside of the park is a visitor center which exhibits on the Civil War campaign for Chattanooga, including a large painting, The Battle Above the Clouds. So, if you talk about the Chattanooga attractions, where do we start? Chattanooga attractions are world class with breathtaking views surrounding you everywhere you turn. Whether you want to take in a play or concert, visit an amazing museum, be a part of the nightlife, enjoy the outdoors, or experience a piece of history, it's all here. You can also enjoy wine or whiskey tasting. Chattanooga has multiple nicknames including the Scenic City, the City of Lights, and the Smartest City and the Gig City. Now this city, Chattanooga, in southeastern Tennessee is set along the Tennessee River in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. Its trolley-like inclined railway scales steep Lookout Mountain before reaching Ruby Falls Waterfall and Rock City, featuring sweeping views, sandstone formations, and gardens. So we are here to discover adventure at Ruby Falls, Chattanooga. We have to descend 26 stories by elevator into the cavern hidden deep within Lookout Mountain, then explore on foot with guided tours along the scenic path to the breathtaking waterfall. Ruby Falls Cave, the waterfall, and iconic Ruby Falls Castle are listed in the National Register of Historic Places for the significant role the park has played in the region's tourism development. And Ruby Falls becomes the first attraction in the United States to earn Green Globe certification, the respected worldwide standard for sustainability. As we began a cavern trail, we came to learn about the cave's storied history, then also witnessed some stunning rock formations on the way before experiencing the thundering waterfall light show. The narrative of this cavern trail is all about big dreams and an accidental discovery. It was an unlikely chemist from Indiana who ushered in a new age of exploration with a big dream and an accidental discovery deep within Lookout Mountain. The discovery of Ruby Falls in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and the legacy it created is both remarkable and enduring. It is a tale of unlikely odds, love, and determination. We were caving through quite tight passages, and sometimes, I was worrying about the rocks or the boulders that might shift. At that time, Chattanooga was rapidly growing. By the turn of the century, railway service expanded to meet the growing demand, and a new train tunnel was built through Lookout Mountain. The new tunnel blocked access to Lookout Mountain Cave, a cave well known through centuries of use, first by native people and later followed by visits for clandestine meetings, used as a hospital and shelter during the Civil War, and as a legendary hideout for moonshine runners and thieves. The story is all about a dream that takes shape. Leo Lambert learned about the rich history and folklore of Lookout Mountain Cave shortly after he married his high school sweetheart Ruby Lucy in 1916. Determined to open the cave to the public, Leo began a decade-long quest researching methods to access the long-sealed cave. And he launches an unconventional plan. Leo Lambert puts his plan in motion after securing $250,000 from investors for his fledgling Lookout Mountain Cave Company. Construction of an elevator shaft descending 420 feet through the solid limestone forming Lookout Mountain begins. The elevator will give access to Lookout Mountain Cave. Excavated limestone will be used to build what becomes known as the most beautiful cave entrance in the world, a castle. Progress to reach Lookout Mountain Cave was slow. Working around the clock, the crew removed 5 feet of limestone every 24 hours. Several weeks into the project, and at a depth of 260 feet into the mountain, they hit a void in the rock and felt a rush of air escape through the mysterious opening. Leo Lambert and a small crew crawled through the dark chasm, unsure of what they will find. They returned 17 hours later after discovering flowing underground streams, geological formations, and a plunging waterfall. And Leo named the waterfall Ruby Falls in honor of his wife. Ruby Falls Castle, built with limestone removed during excavation for the elevator shaft, was completed in 1929, and Lookout Mountain Cave was opened to the public for tours in December after a grand opening ceremony and much fanfare from local press and city officials. Ruby Falls Cave was thus opened for tours 6 months later in June 1930. Thus, Ruby Falls Castle quickly became a popular social gathering hub with a fashionable tea room by day, and at night an upscale restaurant with live orchestra, accompanied dinner dances, and the largest ballroom in the city according to newspaper descriptions. Social gatherings at the castle were frequently highlighted newspapers for the next 20 years, making the castle beloved by both tourists and locals. And this cave takes on an unusual role as a designated civil defense fallout shelter. Food, water, and medical supplies to sustain 720 people for several weeks were stored in the cave. The cave's unique location made it an ideal public shelter during a tense time in US history. The cave is illuminated with strategic lighting that highlights the falls and formations, creating a dramatic visual display. Intricate stalactites and stalagmites adorn the cave, adding to the visual interest of the tour. To observe the falls, It was breathtaking, the 145-foot underground waterfall nestled deep within Lookout Mountain. Its stunning natural beauty, illuminated by the lights, showcased the cave's formations, creating a mesmerizing spectacle, especially when reaching the cascading waterfall at the end of a guided tour through the cave, where the sheer size and power of the falls leave visitors in awe. And this subterranean spectacle, which sparkles amidst the stalagmites and stalactites, has been a popular destination ever since, drawing in tourists with its inimitable beauty. Because these falls are underground, sheltered from the elements, Ruby Falls is a rain or shine attraction. These falls attracts thousands upon thousands of visitors every year, and it's easy to understand why. Not only are the falls enchantingly beautiful, but they are also conveniently accessible to the public. Located roughly within a 10 minutes drive southwest of central Chattanooga, all it takes to experience the magic of the falls from the city is a vehicle and an open afternoon. That said, the falls are also easily accessible from Knoxville, Nashville, and even cities like Atlanta, Georgia, and Huntsville, Alabama, making this a worthwhile destination for a sizable portion of the American South's population. The real appeal of Ruby Falls and that of its mountain home is its awe-inspiring natural stunning beauty. The cave's elevator will take you down into one of the deepest commercial caves in the world. From there, visitors have the chance to glimpse a towering underground waterfall some 30 million years in the making. Dozens of stunning rock formations dating back to ancient times can be found within the caverns as well. Located deep in a sprawling subterranean maze, it should come as no surprise that Ruby Falls has plenty of hazards. Indeed, slips, leg injuries, and getting lost all make the list of things visitors need to remain cognizant of. So after our Chattanooga tour, we decided to have great drinks, comforting American cuisine, and sincere hospitality in the heart of downtown Chattanooga at Wooden City. Indeed, we discovered the vibrant flavors and unique cocktails at Wooden City in Chattanooga's riverfront district, where culinary artistry meets local charm.